Hey guys, um I took out my um Flexi rods, and these are what they look like. I absolutely love these. And I think, like, for the front I used, like I said, the perm rods. Um and I think I should use the perm rods, believe it or not, give more um bounce versus the um, flexi rods. I will say that, as you can tell, like, you know, this side was, you know, the flex the flexi rods, and you realize it's like not a lot of oomph. It's like, how? Sorry, it's like flat, but they did hold, the curl, um, which is the achievement I was going for. And then I used the the perm rods, which I think I will keep using because it definitely, if I can find, it definitely gave bounce. But overall, um, you probably have to use, like, mm, maybe maybe with this part. But since I don't know, I put it up, but the perm rods I used were like a cold wave set. Um, didn't really need, to let my hair dry because, like I said, I wet my hair first. Um, and, I absolutely love it. You know, um, I said I'd try these, and you can even, just look at that bounce, and you can part your hair. You know, oh, I can't wait till they get longer. Um, I absolutely will be looking forward for them to get longer, cause oh, I then will definitely have um a project on my hands because I'm like, yes, I've discovered that, like I said, the first time I had locks, um, um, hold on, I'm sorry. Don't want to mess with that on camera. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just experiencing breakouts. Although you wouldn't tell because I do have oily skin, but thankfully, the oils in my skin aren't, so bad. So, I suffer from eczema too. But yeah. Anyway, um, so like I said, I had locks um yeah, since 2015. Well, close to the end of 2000 and yeah, close to the end of 2014, entering into um 2015, where I made it to my first year, and uh they were about um my hair. Let me see if I can find the back. Like, oh, what do you know? I didn't even undo that one. Oh, hmm. Oh, but let me see if I can show the one at the back. The one at the back here, when I first, this is incredible, y'all. Like, I just couldn't believe it. Like, the one at the back here, even like the first year and a half, wasn't even this long. I'm shocked. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. Look, look, look. That alone is is progress. Like, this one, cause my collarbone is right here. Yeah, yeah, guys. I don't know why my collarbone's um not showing, but it is there. That's my collarbone. But this right here, I have the other one that's on the other side. That's the same length. Um, but that is just past my shoulders, and I'm now in year 3. But if I regret it, I won't do it anymore. I'll trim them, but ooh, ladies and gentlemen, um, when they tell you, oh, you know, why aren't your locks growing, or why aren't they locking? Leave them, um, leave them alone. Literally. Like somebody asked me today, is like, well, what do you do? Like, do you wash your hair? How often do you wash your hair? Um, I don't like washing my hair all the time, and supposed to wash your hair all the time. I mean, when I had, my hair is natural. It's just locked. It's still my hair. Um, but what I mean to say about that is, hold on. Okay, sorry, I lost my train of thought. But what I meant to say was that when my hair was locking, it would lock. Um, I mean, it still does that, but it's not as bad as it was, a few years when I first started. But now my locks are locking the way it should have. So, like, if you notice from the roots, and this is what I also noticed, is that um, from your roots, going down, your hair um, has a pattern. It has, you know, different ways of curling, different ways of, um, you know, straightening and braiding. And it's the same thing we can do with locks. We can braid our hair, we can curl our hair, as you notice, um, we can put our hair in a style, um, and I said, well, that's bull. That's bull crap. Like, really, that's just like locks aren't this, they're not dreadful. The term people is locks. Um, I don't mind when someone compliments me. Oh, your dreads are so beautiful. Or, oh my goodness, your dreads are growing. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The term is locks. Okay? LOCS. Not in lock as door lock. Or like lock the door. Okay? Like LOCK. No. Mm-mm. LOCS. Um, these are locks. They're not dreadful. No, no, ma'am. No, sir. Um, then there's different types of locks. You guys. Um, I'm not here to really like vent or speak or um, you know, make a fuss, but I'm just like, please, people, um, do 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 understand the difference between locks and dreadlocks, because really it's in the word itself. Lock. You are basically locking your hair. You are just um, fusing the hair together. But there, like I said, in the different styles of locks, there's different traditions. There's traditional style of locks, which is um, this one is number one. My locks are traditional because I want them neat. I like my locks to be neat. Like, you still see some fullness, um, but at the same time, um, you know what they are. You know what I mean? Versus if you are semi locking would be half, um, I don't want to use the word nappy, but it would be half nappy and half um, crinkle, basically. Um, that would mean, let's see if I can show you one. I hope you can see this one. Okay. Yep. Like this one right here. Like this one at the root. I doubt you can see that, but this one at the root here, this, you can see it anyway, and it will never lock um at at the root. It's gonna lock from um cause see, like I can untwist it Where is it? Okay. See, I can untwist that, and right here it's like loose. So like if I were to cut it, which I'm never going to do that again. I'm never going to do that again. Um, my hair will still be I'll still have hair. Basically, I'll still have hair. Um, bottom line. So I regret, cutting my locks the first time, and I was like, even my stylist was like, "Oh my goodness, how many times are we gonna lock your hair? If we have to lock your hair one more time, I know she was just joking, but if we have to lock your hair again, we're not doing it again." Mm-mm. Because it takes time and patience. I know you can skip the ugly phase. Personally, me, I liked it. I mean, because, like I said, there was nothing dreadful or ugly about um, my hair. Is if you keep it kept, you can freeform as well. There's another freeform would mean that you don't really do too much maintenance to your hair. Like I said, I think I said it in one previous video that I did when I first started twisting my hair on YouTube. Anyway, I stated that we have come a long way, you know. Um, locks were actually, or dreadlocks, were actually shunned upon. Like, oh, like, mm-mm. Like, you got these? I wish. I wish somebody would. No, I don't wish that. I don't wish no. I don't wish bad on nobody. So I can't wish it on myself. But the only um cutting of my hair I'm finna do is trim my ends, folks. No one, no one. My hair did not commit a crime. My hair is not guilty. My hair is my hair. As long as it's on my head, it's alive, people. It needs nourishment. It needs TLC. It needs vitamins. It needs um, hydration. It needs love. And it needs patience, which is something, oh boy, which is something that I should have had the very first year I started. I'm sorry, babies. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mama will never cut you again. She will never cut you again. Oh, she loves you, loves you, loves you, loves you. Yes, I did. Don't come for me. Yes, I'm like that. Okay. So, mm, all right. So, yeah, I talk to my hair just like you talk to your dog, you talk to your cat, you talk to your bird. Hair needs love too, y'all. Just like you would, uh, smell your underarms. If you know it ain't fresh there, wash. You know what I mean? Make it smell nice. You know, if your hair is looking dry, just spritz with some water. You know, treat it like you would your body. Yeah, and I know some people gonna be like, "What you talking about, Stephanie?" What I mean is, your body needs love too. Yes, I've got all of this, all of this, all of this. Okay, okay. And I have come such a long way. I am so sorry. I have the urge to sneeze. Hold on. Ugh. Excuse me. Bless me. I know I did that yesterday, and I was like, oh, that is the cutest sneeze I've ever heard. Yeah, I'm weird. But I like my weirdness. um, anyway, so, uh, oh yeah. So I said, well, you know what? Your body is going to tell you what it needs. Um, if you are hungry and you hear something like this, that means, feed me. Uh, hello. Like, uh, get something in my tummy. Or if you're, like I just did right now. Like, get your ass to sleep. Your ass needs sleep. You need sleep. Get you some rest. Or if you do one of these. Hmm? Hmm? Your brain your brain is like, focus. I have a short attention span. Yeah. So I'm like, I got to take care of my body, and the same goes for your hair. As long as you're living and breathing, your hair is going to tell you what it needs. Your hair ain't gonna lie to you. Your body sure ain't gonna lie to you either. Like they always say, oh, well, the scale never lies. Psh, mm, they rigged that scale, okay? They rigged that scale, okay? Don't tell me I am fat or I'm overweight. What? Um, have you met me? Um, do I look overweight to you? When, ooh, this just made me mad. And I know it's a Sunday, but oh, by the way, I know it's a Super Bowl. Um, and I'm like, I don't watch. I'm sorry. I don't watch the football because the only three things I know is touchdown, field goal. Well, actually four: touchdown, field goal, flag, and goal. That's it. Uh, there's two to a team, and I'm like, who? Huh? Okay. I see blue. I see red. I see uh white. I see uh uh gold. I see green. So I'm like, or I see black and I really don't. I can catch a football. I can throw a football. I can kick a football, but I, I can't play football. My sports are volleyball, tennis, soccer, um, um, I don't know why, but I actually like hockey, y'all. I don't know why. Um, but I do. I love to ice skate. Love it with a passion. Been skating since I was 8. Um, you know, uh, so I don't know. When you have a talent or a hidden talent or something like that, um, you know, they're like, what? You surprise yourself, like, oh, oh okay, girl. I see you. Mm. Hey, jump back, kiss myself. Oh. Oh, you gotta have fun while you are on this earth. On serious note, like life is too short, y'all. Like you can't, folks just can't be too serious all the time. I mean, I tell you, I say, well, hey, if anybody knows me or you know me, and one day you don't hear, just know that things is real, y'all. Some days I'm okay. But when somebody says they are okay and they say it with a straight face, if you can look somebody in the face and say you are okay, and that person does not um look at you again, something is wrong with them, not wrong with you. I can't I can't stand. I cannot tell you how many times I go up to a person and say, "Look, I really am having a bad day." You know, like I'm struggling. You know, um, I'm struggling to get by, and I said, "Well, with this, you know, sh- you know, sh- government, trying to get along with who." Um, Yeah, I'm sorry, but he don't care. I can't go to sleep at night knowing that somebody is controlling um our very lives. I mean, it's people who run the world, you know? Yeah, God placed us on this earth, and he said this is gonna be your home that I have placed you in until you get to your permanent home. This is just a placeholder. This is not our permanent home, y'all. We know it. And I went to church this morning, and I'm not going to get too spiritual or anything, but um, one of the pastors, one of the women, um, our, you know, the church is, um, the church has women and men. If you are served, I'm sorry, excuse me, I said that wrong. If you are called to serve, he knows what's in here. He knows also, he knows also what's in here. Your center. My mama always, my mama always told me that you do anything you put your mind to, right? There it is. You got to open your ears. You got to open your eyes. Do not be afraid. You know what I mean? Just like that, song. I think I sang this song in, 1 year in, middle school. And back then I was like, who? Not my fault. I'm diverse, and when it comes to, singers, male and, female. So, um, I really can't, say, okay, well, she's my favorite, or he's my favorite, or they're my favorite. But, anyway, so I was, in the choir. Y'all raise your hands if y'all were in the choir, in any choir, church choir, school choir. If you were, you know when you've been in the choir. You know some people, somebody that was in a choir. Anyway, and I was just um finding my niche. You know what I mean? Finding my gift. Like, why me? You know, who am I? You know, like, I didn't appreciate myself enough. I didn't even appreciate my own mother, y'all. The one that the Lord sent for me. I questioned, never again, never again. But I questioned the Lord. I don't look like this woman. Why me, Lord? And she sat me down and she told me, the Lord sent me to you. Ooh. Mm. I just gotta, oh, I hit myself. When God shows you where you are meant to be or who you are meant to be with, please, oh please, oh please, do not take them for granted. Your parents aren't perfect. Your grandparents aren't perfect, but they instill in you a lesson that is supposed to be passed on to the next generation when they're gone. It's a legacy. We are called to serve Him. So, like I said, I was just finding my niche in like, okay, well, what am I good at? Am I even good at anything? I mean, I knew how to draw. I know how to write. I know how to read. Um, but as far as like the gift of song, like, can I do it? You know? And I'm gonna get a little personal with y'all right now. Hold on. Hold on a bit, cause nature's calling. Hold on. Can I? All right. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Hold on. Oh, no, no, come back on. Hold on. Just gonna get under my blanket. All right. Okay, so, all right. So anyway, I'm lying down. Oops, lying down. Got my blanket covered up, snuggled. Anyway, so as I was saying, I said, well, I was trying to find my niche, something I was good at. And I was like, well, do you think I can? I don't think I can. And I went to my mom and I said, well, Mom, I want to, I want to, sing, you know, but I don't know if I'm any good, you know. And she was like, well, if you know you can do it, go out and try. And don't let anyone tell you you can't do something. And I take that as a motivational, inspirational encouragement everywhere I go. Um, so, um, I'm getting sleepy now because took I took 2 Tylenol earlier and they're just now working. Ugh, so many channels the medicine has to travel through just to get to the source of the problem. Don't mind that. I'm pet sitting. Um. Anyway, so long story short, I tried out for the choir, and they didn't even really know where to place me because I was like, I heard someone singing like, and I was like, well, not necessarily like that, but in a soprano, that's, but it was a little bit higher. Um, like I said, I'm feeling drowsy. Um, so I really can't go that high. But I'm actually an alto. Um, I can do tenor. I can do baritone. Well, I just learned how to do baritone. And yes, I'm a girl. I am. But you know, you, you gotta you gotta train. You gotta train really hard to get that low. Oh, okay. And then I realized I was like, wait, okay. I geared up my confidence and I was like, I'm gonna do this. And um, our teacher um, gave us a song to sing. And like I said, I'd never heard of Kirk Franklin. I now know him, now love him, love all his songs, um, especially You Don't Have to Worry and Awesome God. And I forgot the other one he did. Or he had. Then. So, that's the song my teacher gave us all to sing. And I was like, I started doubting myself because I was like, okay, I was a teenager, you know, almost an adult. Um, I think I was like 15, 15, 16. So I was in my teens. Um, and I was like, okay, um, no, no, no. Was I? Yes. Yes, I was. Because I was in high school. Correct. I think I said middle school. I meant high school. And uh, I mean, yes, you can be, you know, you can be a teenager also in middle school. Um, Sorry, I I got held back, but it all turned out well. I got my high school diploma. Anyway, um, so I went home and um, listened to the song, and now it's like I now know it by heart now. You know, um, and I think the next day when I went to school, um, my music teacher was like, "Okay, did you learn the song?" I was like, "Yes, but where am I gonna fit?" She was like, "You're gonna be right there, but I want to be up there." She was like, "No, you're an alto." I mean, and like I said, I was just finding everything out. But anyway, um, so we all, came in our parts and where we needed to be, and when it came time for the performance, um, I I can't believe we actually pulled it off, you know, um, and uh, when I was finished, I was like, wow, um, I was I was very pleased with myself to the point where I was like, dare I say, something took over me um, that day because it's like I went home and I was like, okay, I just started, searching through, music and stuff like that. And, every music I heard, you know, I learned. I learned it like a book. Hush, hush, girl, hush. What? What, girl? What? What is it, girl? Why are you upset? I'm talking to the people and you are upset. That's not fair. Sorry. Anyway, she's a drama queen. You have to forgive her. Like I said, I'm pet sitting. She wants attention. It's okay. That's just how cats are, you know. I'm a dog person, and I tell it to her face all the time. I like dogs. I prefer dogs. A dog won't hiss at you a dog won't try to bite you on purpose. Dogs, will bite you, love bite, or, they might bite out of fear or stuff like that. But a dog knows, oh, if she keeps feeding me or if she keeps loving me, I ain't finna bite her. Mm-mm. Nope, they will feel horrible if they bite their human. Mm-hmm. But cats, ooh, they are sneaky. You got to watch these cats. Anyway, so, um, anywho, so, mm, anyway, I won't stay too long, but I just want to let y'all know that, look, basically, my life ain't perfect, but it's my life. And, you know, um, I'm gonna try to do my best. You know, y'all just, God don't give up on me, don't leave me. When it's my time, you know, let me be prepared. You know, not saying I'm gonna go yet, I'm just saying be prepared, you know, for He is here and He hasn't left us yet. Good night.